And just like that, we are the first podcast ever for the Bros.
That
Not
was
really,
another amazing fade out.
not really our first podcast, but
Well,
the first one that's going to
Seems
air.
like it because I've frozen up. Jamie.
We're going to air. So I think if this is actually the first one that's going to go to air, we might as well let the good people know.
well, if
who
it's
we
any
are.
good, we'll let it go to air.
Yeah.
That is.
Oh, we
When?
need to do another intro.
Yeah, just letting ourselves let people know
what?
we are.
Playing back to the first.
What
one
about
we recorded.
what about my main man? All right,
Oh no, we're gonna do intros again.
yeah. All right, Jace.
I don't even know who I am.
You're
I'll
in
tell-
neuroscience, aren't you?
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
I'll tell the people who I am first. All right, my name is Julian. I'm part of the Espresso Bros, 1/3 of the Bros. I play basketball for a living, but coffee is my passion.
Boring.
I
God,
first got into coffee in 1986. I'm joking. I've been a coffee drinker for a while now, and myself, Jamie, and Jace, we decided to create the Espresso Bros, but I'll let these guys talk to you about who they are.
I'll go before Jace.
please do because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
Well, I'm a personal trainer. I actually personal train Jason.
He's also,
And-
what he forgot to mention is he's a failing personal trainer.
Jason's put on 10 kilos. Not of the good way. Let's say that.
No, not at all.
No, I'm a personal trainer. I love coffee as well. Like most people, I got introduced to coffee through mochas. So through hot chocolates, mochas. Now I'm an espresso drinker.
Why are you screaming?
And I've gone.
I need to scream to get over these. You'll see that I'll have the quietest voice compared to Jason and Jules, so I need to...
Me? I'm not that loud.
I'll fucking mute you. I'll mute you right now.
All right, Gaetano.
Frozen up, gentlemen. I don't know what I do.
What do you do for a living? What's your name?
Name's Jason. I am a photographer. Hate photography though. Yeah, been into coffee for ages. What more can I tell you, gentlemen? I'm frozen up. We've done about 8 of these. And this is the first one. We're frozen up.
Jesus.
Give us some of that comedic gold, please. If we're struggling.
I'm about to cancel this and start again.
I've got heavy anxiety, gentlemen. I'm anxious.
We got to delete this.
That's fine.
We'll do another intro,
This
guys.
is... Huh?
We'll do another one.
I thought this was all part of your act. I thought you were about to
Sending
come
this
up...
out, gentlemen. All right, fuck the intro. We're playing back to the old one with you.
No, this is our intro.
This is it.
And this is just letting people know who Jace
I
is.
told him I'm a photographer.
All right, James, why don't you break down for the people who don't follow us on Instagram or have any idea who
So
we
this
really
is
are?
what this is. We're telling people brand new who don't know who we are.
Yeah, maybe
What are the
we'll-
bros?
We're 3 brothers, but technically it's 2 brothers. So it's myself and Jules who are actual brothers,
Yep.
and then Jason is some
Tag
guy
along.
we found on the street. If you see a photo of Jason, you
We
understand
call
why.
that talent.
No, Jules, Jason was a high school mate of Jules, and we somehow
Loose.
became friends
Very
on default.
We needed a third person to split the cost, so Jason was the guy we decided to bring in on that
I
one.
paid for everything, so.
So anyway, we always used to go to cafes and try all the coffees, and we just got sick and tired of how dog shit the coffees are.
Oh yeah, I forgot why we we really need to tell people what we do, man.
That's what I'm doing right now.
Are you struggling?
Say
Are you struggling, mate?
Pause the show.
It's Jace seriously tanking hard right now. The guy's mumbled
I'm in his
and
head,
paused.
Just, can I get on with what we're doing?
Jamie,
Yes.
I'm in his head.
All right, so we go around, we drink coffees because we love coffee, but we find that we make better coffee in our own kitchens than we do than we get anywhere out in any cafes.
I would agree with that.
Right? So
Most.
how it actually happened, I'll take ownership for this. How it actually happened is I was training a client at the time. I thought to myself, we need to do something. 3 of us. We got 2 funny guys and 1 really smart guy. I'm the smart guy.
That's
right.
right.
Yeah, right.
And I came running home and I said to Jules, the Espresso Brothers. And he goes, no, the Espresso Bros. And I go, and then it was formed from there. Jason got an email and he was in as well.
Yeah.
That's pretty much how it started,
You know
right?
what I found funny? The first review we ever did was the only time we've ever got any heavy backlash.
Well, we fucking reviewed ex-convicts.
Yeah, so our first review that we ever did on the page, I think it was our first post even.
Yeah.
Maybe our second post. We sometimes review cafes pretty poorly.
Well,
This
if they're
cafe-
poor, we
yeah,
We're
review them
probably
poor.
overly harsh on them.
Yeah, we went in.
Maybe.
We thought we
But
were going to
they're-
be the next stars of just bagging out people. We realised soon that we're pussies. They asked to take the post down.
You know what you realise? You realise that the people that you're so-called bagging out are nice people. And
Oh,
you
yeah.
kind of feel, well, Jason
Ex-convicts.
doesn't, but we feel kind of guilty ragging on nice people who are trying to earn I don't know, an honest buck.
Well, I agree with that. And
I don't rag on them if they're good, if they're bad. Wait, what did I just say? I'm frozen up, gentlemen. I don't know what we're doing.
Seriously, can we unplug his mic, please?
Fuck it, I already have. You're picking up residual.
So I think I find most with cafe reviews. So we're cafe reviewers. Let's say that, right?
Well,
and then it got into. So now we've been on Instagram for 6 months, and now it's got into. It really got
You know
hard.
what? You know what's funny? It's been 8 months, almost 9 months now. Time has
end of
flown.
oh no, end of November.
Yeah, well, so we're cafe reviews, and then we started getting approached by bean companies. So
Yep.
if you look at our Instagram page from now, and what's it? It's June 2017. It's been mostly bean reviews for the last 4 or 5 months.
Yeah, we haven't been able to get out to the cafes.
Well, we've just been inundated with beans as well. So that's mainly what we've been doing. And now we're starting to get into coffee products. We're doing a few other things. We're getting approached by different companies. Some are like Skip App as well as approached us.
Yep.
And yeah, so now things are starting to. We're actually trying to build a bit of a brand at the moment, which we didn't start. We didn't intentionally do.
No, we really just set out to slay the bad cafes.
Exactly.
There.
Yeah, and we got through one cafe, and we started getting nice.
And they asked us if we could please take it down, or they were coming after us and our families.
Well, I know
Jamie and Jules instantly messaged me because they knew I was the muscle of the group.
Yeah.
I said, we don't bow down to terror.
Neck minute, it's down.
Next minute. Fuck, it was.
I was scared. I couldn't even walk. We stupidly enough did it to our local
You shut
cafe
yourself.
as well.
Let's do I air grievances? The guy shut himself.
I'm still shit. I can't walk past.
I
the
remember
cafe.
your WhatsApp message to us. Gentlemen, they're on to us, gentlemen. We gotta take it down. I go, we got fucking 6 followers, my friend. It's you, me, and fucking all of our brothers and sisters.
You know, we need to keep a swear count because Jason's dropped the F-bomb 30 times already.
Well, fuck it. I mean,
Keep it down to a minimum, my friend. Suck on your
So
nipple.
have,
board.
have
I
we
thought we'll
explained?
beep in it.
Have we explained who we are?
Yeah, we
Three guys.
You've said it 6 times.
30. 30. Have I said that we're 3 guys?
Have you said that we're two? Have we said that we're 2 brothers and then there's another guy?
All right. Well, I was waiting for someone to take something over, but
All right, we got an X. All right, so what we're pretty much going to be coming on the podcast to do is what we do on our Instagram page. Today we got a bean review coming from 9 Yards Coffee. They sent us out 2 kilos. One was a single origin. That's still sitting in the bag. That still has about another 2 weeks before they think it's going to be ready to drink. But we did try their seasonal blend. 9 Yards Coffee is a small little roastery out of Brookvale, Sydney.
yeah. So it's kind of local to us, I guess.
Yeah, so it's not too
I don't
bad.
know where fuck Brookvale is.
Northern
Is that
Beaches.
Manly Way?
Northern Beaches.
And he's
yeah.
sworn again.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're going to try the seasonal blend. I don't think I've ever drank so much milk with my coffee.
Did you?
I'm hooked, gentlemen,
Oh no.
to the cappuccino with this bean.
Have you had some?
Yeah.
I haven't tried it yet.
I gave it to you a couple of days ago. You had it the other day when you were here.
Which one?
The bag of coffee I gave you to take home.
It's still in your car.
Where?
It's in your glove box, my friend. I swear I forgot to get it out. I don't have it.
So,
So
how
we're
is it,
reviewing
Jace?
it today?
Dear Lord
I thought we were
Almighty.
reviewing it here today.
you gotta go on the microphone, my friend.
I'm gonna have to ask you guys.
I can't believe how bad this guy's tanking.
It's good. It's fine.
It is good.
I dead set
I
can't believe
came
it.
in with a whole routine and I've lost it. Have you tasted it, Jamie?
I've tasted it, and
Oh, you
I have
don't
to.
taste it?
You tasted it here
When?
the other day when you came over.
That's what I want from Julius.
They
I
can't-
want some passion
they
on this show,
can't
gentlemen.
see you wink.
I want passion.
They can't see you wink.
And our first, fuck,
And he's sworn again.
Peter
All
Poppers.
right.
So anyway, back to these guys. They're a roastery and cafe based out of Brookvale. Yeah, I enjoyed the bean thoroughly. I've been having it as a cappuccino.
It wasn't actually bad as an espresso.
Now you've had it.
I remember the one where you gave me. Yeah, I'm with you.
I actually enjoyed it as a piccolo. So with some milk, it tastes. Do you know what? It tastes phenomenal with milk. It's probably the best bean I've had with milk
Yeah, it's up there.
Wow.
at home. That
Yeah.
is.
Wow.
I just had it as an espresso just before we started this, and I actually enjoyed it as well. It's not meant to be drank as an
I
espresso,
thought it was pretty good. Yeah, I
but
didn't
it's
mind
actually
it.
pretty good.
Do we give the podcast a bit of a pause? Maybe have an espresso each so Jason can.
Yeah, let me get a fresh one.
Yeah, let's do that. We're going to pause the podcast
We're
right
gonna
here.
pause it for about 2 minutes, guys. So
2
we'll be back.
minutes.
But it's going to seem like nothing to them.
And so
Do you turn the machine on?
the machine's on.
Then why isn't the portafilter in the group head?
I don't actually
Oh,
keep the portafilter in the
no.
group head until 2 minutes before my espresso.
I found another page. I found the only other page that I've seen that's doing exactly what we're doing in America.
America, go on.
Bean review. They've been doing it since June last year.
Oh, so we're before them.
Bean reviews.
Oh, no.
We're after them.
Bean reviews. Just started a podcast.
Yeah.
I got to get the name up.
So are we competing? Is what you're trying to say?
Well, they actually started before us. I never even heard of them, but they're the only company I've seen that's doing bean reviews.
That's it would be great to talk to those guys. I reckon.
It would actually. I'd love to. Yeah.
Share some knowledge.
They've got 300 followers. And
That's directed at you, Bean Review Company.
What's their name?
Oh God, I'll get it during the pause. I'll find them.
All right. We're gonna go. We'll make coffees.
Get your
and we'll be
personality
back.
during the pause as well. Then.
That's good. That's just.
And just like that, we're back after having a delicious espresso from 9 Yards Coffee. Jimbo, Jamie,
Yes.
what's the deal? What do you think?
I enjoyed, like we said before, I'm talking top with milk.
Yeah.
Like if I'm gonna start a cafe and I'm gonna serve coffees with milk,
This is your guy.
this is
You know what? I
this is my
completely
bean.
agree.
Wow.
I'm
But the problem
drinking
is-
liters of milk a day. I haven't had milk in months, years.
Yeah.
And I'm drinking
Do
liters
we know
of
what
milk.
the blend is?
I don't think we do. We know what the seasonal blended.
We do know what the blend is. I know I know exactly what I got from the actual espresso. We do know what the blend is though. It's written down on their page. I couldn't tell you off the top of my head right now.
Yeah.
But the tasting notes I was getting from it is a little bit chocolatey, especially with milk. I was getting a lot of chocolate.
That's why I loved it.
And it was like a caramelly sort of flavor as
I
well.
got no chocolate.
Didn't you?
Yeah,
No.
well,
you
Jason
had
has
an
had it as an
espresso.
espresso. So as an espresso, there is a little bit of chocolate, and I found there was actually a lot of sweetness to it.
Yeah, mine was pretty sweet.
Yeah, yeah.
My palate's so bad though.
Yeah. What were you about to say?
Nothing.
All right, well, I'll just go on their website, and this is their tasting notes, and then see if you guys agree. 9 Yards Coffee seasonal blend is sweet, full-bodied coffee, and currently exhibits flavor notes of light caramel, chocolate, and hints of ripe citrus.
Yep.
I would say that's yeah.
Were you getting
pretty
ripe
much that.
citrus?
No.
I thought it was pretty citrusy.
Well, I can tell you, as it black, as they give in the tasting notes here, they're saying sweetness, peach, florals, caramel sweetness as well, which I have to say, the espresso is right up my alley. And it's not meant to be drank as an espresso, really.
Well, they
No,
say
I
either
actually
one.
thought it was pretty goddamn good.
You know
Jamie nailed the
You know what?
espresso.
You know what I
mind
like here is that they go components of this blend occasionally vary as fresh seasonal crops become available.
Crazy.
Yeah.
So that means the same coffee bean will change as the season comes on. I can appreciate that.
They don't.
Do you know
the
what-
Suckers don't know what's going on. And we're suckers.
And you know what the best part is? $40 a kilo.
Yep.
It's not
That is
bad.
cheap.
That
It's
is
not
cheap.
bad. Well, it's cheap compared to what
Oh,
we've
well, if
been
you
paying.
get in Victoria, you get it.
You know how
Yeah,
I'm
I
saying
rave
real
about that
Victoria's
place?
$7 a ton.
You know how I rave about that place, GPK in Macquarie?
Yeah.
Gourmet
This
pizza
espresso was almost to that sort of standard.
Really?
That's the
You love this bean.
I'm
I
telling
do
you,
like
we've
the
been
bean.
drinking.
You
I've
guys
been
are enjoying it.
yeah.
really liking it.
Well, it's your second try of it. Give it a couple more goes.
He's got the
I
back.
actually really liked it. I'm saying it's the best ever, gentlemen.
No, but I'm saying if I wanted to open a cafe, that's the sort of bean I want. I want the coffee hit with that milk. But the only problem is, do you want that for certain people? Certain people don't like that whole strong coffee. But I guess you can tailor it to their needs.
See, it's
make
not
it-
really. It wasn't really a strong coffee. It was just such a good tasting coffee.
Yeah.
I haven't had it with milk, but I find it weird that that would taste good with milk.
It cut
does.
through
Because
that.
I find that the citrusy sort of fruitier beans
That's the whole
taste
thing.
like vomit.
This
with
has got more chocolate
Yeah.
and caramel to
No?
it. And
I agree with you.
Remember the old Campos?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Used to taste like straight vomit.
Yeah, well,
But
horrible with milk.
great
Delicious in
espresso.
espresso. Yeah.
So I'd say for the people listening, if you're a seasoned coffee drinker, for example, I'd say like my friend Danny, you know Danny, I would say he would love this sort of coffee.
Seasoned.
I'm saying if you drink coffees out,
Nescafe.
you drink coffees out, this is a perfect bean. This is what I would recommend him to drink.
Yeah,
For,
100%.
with milk?
With milk.
He's a milkman?
Well, I guess so. He drinks lattes, I'm pretty sure. So,
Most
okay.
of the people.
Okay. Yeah, well, yeah.
All right.
So are we going to give scores now?
I'm
or-
going to give it a score.
Do we score it?
I'm going to give it a score. I'm giving that.
Is this milk based or is this espresso based or overall?
This is
We haven't put it up on the page yet.
overall for the bean. It's getting an 8.5.
Oh my word.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it's that good.
Jesus.
I'm going 8.5 as well.
Maybe you need
I've
a
only
whole
had
while.
2 espressos. I'm going to go a tentative 7.9 right now, but I'll go home and I'll plug
So
a
the
kilo
so
through
the
the machine.
so the real one will be up
on the page, yeah, the real review will be on the page. But yeah, I'd say 7.9. It's pretty good from what
And that's what
I
we'll
haven't
do.
made
We'll
one
we'll
yet.
actually review this bean and probably have it up next week. So if anyone listening wants to go see our real reviews of actually us talking about it, then
Yeah, so
it'll be
this
on
is
there.
9 yards
9
seasonal blend.
Yeah.
9 yards coffee.
we'll have the
seasonal.
review tag on it. So if you
Okay.
scroll onto our Instagram, it'll be up the top.
Beauty.
Sweet.
Jamie, what's this segment you've been going
What
on
do you
about?
got,
my friend?
Jamie?
So what? We're going to my segment right now.
Yeah.
Aren't we?
All right, my segment, guys, is called
Oh, no.
"Are You a Dullard?"
Not bad.
Did you know? Do we all know what each other's segments are?
I don't know what yours is.
Oh, mine's just going to be.
Don't tell us yet.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
don't
told
tell.
you before.
This is funny. For you guys who don't know at home, Jace's favorite word in the world
Are you a
is dullard.
It's good.
It makes him feel important that he doesn't call people stupid. He calls them dullard. It makes him feel better about himself. But pretty much
The
every
first
second
time I
word.
told Julian that he was a dull, Jules said that ain't even a word, dull.
What's funny about it? They both arc up about it as well. Who's the smarter bro? When they've got the smarter bro
So
sitting
you're
right
testing
here.
me and Jules for
I'm testing you
intelligence?
two. Yeah.
Oh, no.
I've got a series of 20. So right now, I'm looking
20
at
questions.
25 questions.
The guy can't count the 25.
Oh no! 1, 2, 7.
Okay, so I've got 25 questions here. It's on my iPhone. I'm
Oh,
now
no.
handing over a clipboard and pen.
Are you kidding me right now? I love this.
And
You've really put the effort in, you know?
there you go, Jules. Here you go.
Don't look at my page, dull.
Trust me, I won't.
All right.
What'd you just call me?
Yeah.
Dull.
Don't come
I
at
ain't
me.
gonna try
I'm
and
in
kiss
test mode.
All right,
Yeah.
guys. Can we let's do this. All
We're in
right.
the exam center.
All right. So we
Hey,
are.
hey,
I'm
hey.
going to ask the question.
Flip the pen around, moron.
I'm going to ask the question. I'm going to ask the question, and then I want you guys to give me the answer.
Gotcha,
obviously.
boss. Gotcha. Let's
So
do
am I
it.
just going like,
So we
should I
get-
put a 1 here and then answer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're just gonna flip it and show you after each answer.
Flip and show after each
Alright.
one. All right. First question.
What do you got me on in text?
What planet is closest to the sun?
Who cares, Jamie? You're killing me. This is kindergarten work. I don't know. Can I?
This will be.
Can I get a bit of time to
This,
answer?
this will be the true test of intelligence,
Closest
ladies
to the
and
sun.
gentlemen.
This is a prank. This is a G up. Jules knows the answers 100%.
Come on.
It's a G
No,
up.
no, he actually doesn't know the answers.
Nah,
I'll tell
it's
you
a
that right now.
lie. This is definitely prank 3.
You're
If
right.
Jules gets
Little
25,
do you know what the actual prank is, my friend. It's already been.
And for you guys,
Closest
you
sun.
guys who don't know at home,
Closest
this
to the
is
sun.
Jace's normal scapegoat. If he feels intellectually,
closest
Stupid.
to the sun. I don't know. I didn't even
Yeah.
know the planets.
the guy ain't that smart, but he proclaims to be smart. So listen for him
I
to try and
never-
turn this.
I never claimed.
Listen
to
for
be
him to
smart.
try and turn this, ladies and gentlemen.
Right, go.
Okay, show me. Or do you want me to tell you?
No.
Mercury.
That's what I had.
No, shut-
Neptune.
Jason with Neptune.
Oh,
The
Jules
guy,
had it, did he?
the guy doesn't know
Jules,
shit.
Jules definitely had it, did he? I see what's going on.
if you don't know if you don't know the
It's
clock,
a prank. I ain't buying, gentlemen.
Go, Jace.
All right. Number 2. A heptagon has how many sides?
Who cares?
again, ladies
All
and
right, we have to
gentlemen.
rush through this, otherwise we're going to be here
No,
for hours.
it's alright. We can take our time.
Who
Heptagon.
cares?
Jules on 1, Jace on 0.
This is a bit of a guess. This one.
Isn't it?
Again, he's insulting my intelligence, ladies and gentlemen.
The answer, can you flip guys? It's 7. Would you have 9?
Isn't that a septagon?
No, unfortunately not. Jules is on 2.
It's
Jace
a prank,
on
gentlemen.
0.
If I can remember 25 answers, then I'm a genius.
All right. 3.
Are we going
What-
25? This is going to take an hour.
What is the largest South American country by area?
Who cares?
It's a question. You answer the question.
I don't even know where South America is. By area. The largest South American country by area. You got me on geography. I don't do geography. I've got foodstuffs on the back of this.
Ladies and gentlemen, he's stalling once again.
All right. So we got the answers?
I don't even know where South America is.
All right. The answer is Brazil. You both got one.
Yes! Jules got that, did he? Interesting.
I assumed because they had the Olympics there.
He's buying pranks.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Part 4. The Grand Canyon is located
Oh, I know
in
this one.
what state?
I know this one.
Killing me.
You were just there.
Yeah,
Jace was there last year.
that's
If you
true.
don't know this
I
one,
actually went there.
you're dumb as shit.
What state?
Come on, my
I
friend.
know there's a city near it, but I don't know if it's a state.
I'll need your answer, please.
I don't know if it's a state.
Seriously, this is
I don't know the
easiest-
state. I don't do geography. What state was it? State. Where is it?
You're showing me already.
Yeah.
Careful if you him say.
Well, I know the answer. This is an easy one.
I'm
All
just
right.
trying to think of what the state was.
5, 4, 3,
I don't know the
2,
state.
and 1. You write it, my friend.
What do you got?
Grand Canyon State. Let's go.
This one's going to stump both of you, I think. What is that?
All right, Nevada.
It's not
Arizona.
Nevada. How the fuck did you know?
Fucking been there 5
Because
times.
it's a prank.
Look how dirty this guy is, ladies and gentlemen. The dullard doesn't get it. He doesn't do geography. He doesn't do shit.
Oh no.
The number
Is
5.
Nevada even a state?
Yeah.
Number 5.
Jeez.
Electrons have what kind of charge?
Well, I know there's only 2 of them, so it's a 50-50 guess.
Yeah. It's not. It's neither. Is it one or the other? Is it? Proton, neutron, electron. We take it. We take a guess.
There's 2 possible options on this.
Yeah, I know, but I don't know which one it is.
I want to see his answer first because...
I honestly thought this would stump a lot of people.
What is it?
What is it? What do you got?
What do you got?
The answer is negative. Negative?
I knew that one.
Negative.
This is an absolute G up.
Oh, you can get it, but I can't.
You didn't pass school.
Ladies and gentlemen, he's
Number
filthy.
Number 6.
I'm coming back.
What force is responsible for the formation of waves?
If you're a surfer, you'd know this one.
What the fuck you talking about? What force is
What are you doing?
responsible
It's an absolute G up. There's the twinkle.
I
for
swear
the
to God, you know
formation
what?
of waves?
Do you want to know? You want to know how I
Let
know?
it out, Jamie. What's the prank?
You want to know how I know? I'll tell you how I know.
Tell me.
In Coolangatta for Easter holidays.
What is
and
the
it-
force for what?
Responsible formation of waves.
I was in Coolangatta, ladies and gentlemen, I'll tell you the answer for this one. I was in Coolangatta for the Easter break, and there's a particular beach that only gets this one thing. It's the only beach on the... What are we?
I'm going to need answers, fellas. I'm going to need answers.
Oh dear, you know what?
We're
I'm going
up
with
to
the big
question 6 right now.
It's easy.
One. I'm going with the big one.
I'll answer this one for you,
I've
James.
gone with centrifugal.
Wind.
The answer's wind.
Surfers, if it's windy...
right.
If it's
Are
windy...
you telling me you're 6 from 6 right now?
I'm telling you.
Absolute G up.
Coolangatta, I'll tell you...
Keep it going,
I'll
Jamie.
draw a map for
How
you.
many...
Coolangatta goes like that.
Are you guys both Australian citizens?
Don't know.
Yes.
How many stars on the Australian flag?
Easy.
Fuck. I might be a dullard. Oh, Jesus.
Easy.
What are we at here?
Please, you do not
No.
deserve to be in this country
I
if you
don't
don't
know. My
Can you
flag's-
write down an answer,
My
please?
flag's the
5,
Italian.
4, 3, 2, and 1. Jason 6, Jules 6. That is correct.
Yes, we did it.
I would punch you in the face if you didn't know that one.
I
All
guess-
right.
I was going to say 4.
For brownie points, and when I say
Yes.
brownie points, I mean a real point. How many points on the Commonwealth Star?
What?
On the Commonwealth Star?
What Commonwealth fucking star?
On the flag?
You should have asked.
How many points on that?
On what flag? On our flag?
You told me you know what the
Is that,
Commonwealth
is
Star
that
is.
the biggest star?
It certainly is.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you listening to this guy?
How many points?
Mr. Intelligence himself.
At least these are questions you can have a guess at. You gave me
Can
centrifugal
Did you
force.
pass the first grade?
No, I didn't listen.
Jason, I'm going to ask you speaking to the microphone, my friend.
Sorry.
This is ridiculous.
How many points on the star?
The
The
Commonwealth, Star.
Commonwealth Star, the star that sits underneath the Union Jack. Simpleton.
I'm going to need your answer in 5, 4, 3, 2,
I'm going to
and
go with
1.
6.
Incorrect.
Answer is 7.
Damn it, I was going to say 7.
Spastic. He doesn't deserve to be in this country, ladies
Okay.
and gentlemen.
This is a G up.
Yeah, massive G
Now
up.
let's bring-
Never
let's-
seen
I know the
more
Australian
of a
flag.
G up.
Let's
How
bring
much
it-
of a G up?
Let's bring it out of the...
I'm coming back.
let's bring it out of Australia.
Oh, please.
What's the currency in Israel?
Oh, this is an absolute... I've never seen more of a G up. Considering someone played basketball there.
Yeah, but that's kind of true. This is more...
Come on,
I've got some
man.
questions tailored towards you. Jules has got it correct, and Jason's got it.
Shekels, my
Is that
friend.
Lebanon?
It's shekels.
Who's
the
on
answer
US
is
dollars?
shekels. All right.
Shekels.
What year was YouTube created? Jason, this is
I
Jake
ju-
for Jason,
I
right?
just
here.
read that one.
I just saw this the other day as well.
It was on Facebook, wasn't it?
I don't know. It was somewhere.
Incorrect.
The answer is...
Fuck off.
What did you get?
was on
2005
Facebook.
was the answer.
It was
Jace,
a state of origin thing.
Jace, what did you get?
He's filthy.
I can't see his answer.
Ladies and gentlemen, he's filthy.
Turn the podcast off.
Ladies and
I've
gentlemen.
never seen more of a G up in my life.
All right.
What year was... I got this one. Don't worry about it. What is the currency and... Got it. Check.
Ladies and
Come
gentlemen.
on.
Ladies
What
and gentlemen.
year?
Come on, gentlemen.
This is if this is more Jason I've never seen in my
Let it
life.
end, Jamie.
What year did The Matrix come out?
Oh, dear God.
Jason wrote out that quick.
Jules is faking. He doesn't know it. He knows because he knows the answer.
Show me the
I'm
certificate, right? Well, don't show him.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank you. Didn't know it.
That's wrong. It's 2001.
No, the answer's
1999.
1999.
Got it.
Thank you.
Jason showed the answer. Julian didn't know.
I didn't know that one.
Sure
You
you
did
Sure you
it.
didn't.
He's filthy.
It's a lie, gentlemen.
All right.
We don't... You know what I figured out? We don't like to lose.
I don't
Oh,
know.
word.
Hi, James, can we get a score update?
Score update is Julian 11, Jason 4.
How dumb is he? Oh, what a dollar.
What are we at? Well, we've still got 20 questions. We're good, Jamie.
Okay. What does LPG stand for?
I don't know.
I have it.
Jules
Ladies,
has got it. Oh, he happens to have it in his car.
Ladies and gen-
Interesting, everyone.
ladies and gentlemen,
How
I have on it.
interesting. Oh, God.
Jace, would you like to say your answer into the microphone, please?
LPG.
Hold on, let me write it down.
It's something gas.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have an LPG tank in my car.
Oh, don't you?
So
I've also been to Israel.
We're going to have to get through this, fellas.
we got plenty
I've
of
gone
time.
with low propane gas.
Liquid petroleum gas.
Damn
Jules
it.
is correct.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jason is a moron.
All right.
Can I even win from here?
Yeah, you
Just
still
end it
can.
if I
You
can't
still
win.
can.
Okay.
Mils in an espresso.
Are you talking about generic? Like,
Just a normal espresso. How many mils would you fill glass to?
What size? A doppio?
An
Single?
espresso.
What?
a single
A general
espresso?
espresso from a cafe.
It could be anything.
No, no.
No.
A normal. Just what's the generic answer? You'll know it. We both
Answer
know
is
it.
30 mils.
30 mils.
30 mils. Hold on. What number?
But yeah, that has kind of changed.
Can we cover some topics that I'm interested in?
Okay. What is...
What do you want? You had Matrix.
This isn't a coffee
Hey,
question.
shekels. Keep it
Hey,
down.
Matrix.
Coffee question.
Hey, I play basketball in Israel. Keep it down.
Coffee question again. What is a lungo? I didn't know this. I knew it, but I didn't know this. Answers are long black. They both have it. Congratulations.
Oh, man, give me something.
Hey, Matrix, relax. Look,
All
you
right.
guys who don't
Oh,
know.
good.
Oh, good. What?
I've got one.
I'll put one square in your chin, darling.
Capital
It's an absolute
of
G.
Canada.
Oh, I was there.
Oh, that happens to be where Jules' wife just went. Interesting. How funny is that? You know it.
What? My wife went to the capital of Canada, did she?
Maybe. Fucking knows.
The guy doesn't know geography.
No, I don't.
You know, maybe a better question for him is name a city in Canada. Toronto. I'm good with geography, Joe. Not wrong. Ottawa.
Ottawa's correct.
Ontario. Is that even a
Yeah,
city in
Ontario,
Canada?
Canada. Yeah.
I was going straight off hockey.
All right.
That's
All
not,
of
you know
hockey
what?
games.
That's a
Where
hockey
was
games.
coffee first created?
Who knows? Who cares?
That's a general bros question right there. We should all know that.
If you don't know what you're,
I don't actually. I'm not sure.
what?
I'm not sure. I might change it.
Are you fucking serious?
Jules is what is that? Ethiopia? What'd you scribble out?
Oh, Africa.
Ethiopia is the truth.
Ethiopia's correct.
Jules, can I see your answer, please? Yep.
Oh no.
All right. So
Can
so
I win?
far,
End it if I can't win.
Jules is
Put
on
me out of my
16
misery.
out of 16, and Jace is on 7.
I don't do quizzes.
You don't do much, do you,
I don't do
simpleton?
quizzes.
All right.
I've thrown the pen. Get my pen, bitch.
Bonus points, fellas.
Ooh.
Where Ethiopia?
If I see you do this one more time, know it. If I say it one more time, put one on your chin.
First of all, I've read almost 3 books on it.
Who knows anything about Ethiopia?
Go on.
You know what? You actually have read a book.
Yeah.
I'll give you that. I don't know. I wouldn't even know one starting letter of a city in Ethiopia.
3 and 2 and 1.
I've got it. I actually know it now.
Okay, what do you got?
Jace, it is.
Got it.
He might actually have it.
Fuck, it's a long one.
If you didn't read,
It's Bom Bom Tuk Tuk.
Nope, it is
the Nomad Hills.
Nomadic.
Nomadic Hills.
That's Nomad.
That's what I said.
You got it wrong.
Nomadic
take,
Hills.
Take a point
Did you
off,
write
please.
nomadic?
You may as well have written.
I'm gonna leave that.
Oh no, give him the point.
How was coffee first discovered?
I know this one easy.
Are we talking about the sexual answer? You know how it was actually discovered?
No.
What?
Do sex.
The guy's jamming up his pee hole.
Whoa!
What are you no, it was a goat herder, and his goats were eating the
And
cherries.
I got the answer, gentlemen. And I got.
I'm gonna have to
Give
give
it
him
to
that. I'm gonna have to give him that. That
But I'll
is-
tell the
I don't
people.
want it.
I'll
So
tell
for
the
people playing at home, oh, do you want to tell the story?
Yeah, it's a goat herder was in the Ethiopian hills. It's actually an Italian, not Italian family, but their heritage was Italian, and they were living in Ethiopia. And it was a goat was eating the cherries, the coffee cherries.
So
and,
people don't know, that's actually coffee. It comes on trees and it's a cherry form.
Yeah, and the goats were eating the cherries, and the guy realized that after these goats would eat these cherries, that they would be overhyped and they'd be running around everywhere. So he decided to eat it himself. And it wasn't for the first.
Is this legit?
Yeah, it wasn't for the first however long that coffee wasn't even brewed. Coffee was eaten.
They ate the beans? Or
They used to eat the cherries, the whole
yeah.
cherries.
All right.
Fuck.
That's actually great advice. Jace, Jules is flawless right now, and you're on 8, my friend.
I expected nothing less, Jamie. Get on with it.
He's filthy, ladies and gentlemen.
What century was coffee discovered?
Same thing.
If I see this
If you
guy
read-
go one more... If I see this in my peripheries... If I see this one more time
If you
in my
read
peripheries...
a book every now and then about coffee, as you should, trying to learn about coffee,
Is this 19 or 20? I don't even know what that number is.
We're on 20.
What was the question?
What century was coffee discovered?
What century?
have you done any research on coffee other than
No, I
drink
don't
it?
care.
You don't care about coffee, yet you're trying
Don't
to run
care
it.
about where it comes from. Don't care about
Interesting.
history.
The answer is 11th century.
Damn.
Read, my
You
friend.
had it. I thought you would.
Why wouldn't I? It's called
Jamie knows the jig's up.
Read a book.
My friend,
Right.
the jig
Read-
is up.
You know what, dude? We'll get it fucking on.
How-
It's
guys,
okay. I've
cassette
got my
tape for it.
test for the next
How many bones in the human body?
Oh.
And I know you would know that. I'd expect to know this one.
Oh, Julian.
Oh no, I don't.
Julian, please. I don't actually know. I'm just taking a stab.
Fuck me dead.
I know. it's-
Adult or child? Oh, no. We've stumped the
The same-
stumper.
They're not the same.
It's adult, obviously.
I don't know. I know the child one.
What's the child one?
200 and something. 203 or something.
No, 267.
Oh, this guy's all over it. He's been researching.
Oh,
What's
just
the adult?
206.
206.
Fuck, I just drew in my
You say
phone.
267 for a child?
I got
Child,
147.
A lot of the bones. What happens is a lot of the bones fuse together or just dissolve altogether.
How the fuck do you know so much facts on this? Have you been reading my questionnaire?
I swear to God.
Fuck
Jamie,
me dead.
I'm gonna put
I'm
I'm going to
do you
put
know
one
what?
on both your chins right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know, I watch the Chase Australia daily.
All right.
I don't even know what
Do
that
you know
is.
what? Jules actually is at home a lot at the moment, so maybe he's doing some research. I don't know.
I
Yeah.
don't not stop
All right, he's
He's
learning.
known for his research, old Julian.
Ladies and gentlemen, can you hear in his voice how dirty he is?
All
ladies
right.
and
This
gentlemen?
one is a long shot, but I thought I'd add it in there.
Throw it in, man. Jules knows it. Just,
He's filthy.
I've never seen more of a bullshit prank
He's
in
filthy.
my
Hey,
life.
filthy
right.
boy. Shh.
What was the profession of
1
Lewis?
second. Got it.
Lewis,
Ladies and gentlemen, what you don't realize is Jason always reverts back to comedy when he feels his
What-
intelligence is heavily
prof-
insulted.
No,
All
he
right.
doesn't. No, he doesn't.
what profession of Lewis Henry Sullivan? What profession did he have?
Oh, Louis the H. Yeah, know him. What profession? When was he alive? Can I get a time period?
Time period was
Never heard the name. Huh?
The time period was about the 19th century.
He was obviously a scholar.
Scholar,
Architect?
architect.
Is it architect? Nailed it.
Oh god, just end the gentleman. Call it, Jamie. I've
All
had
right,
enough. That's
another
funny.
another long
That's
shot.
funny. Architect?
It,
Was he?
In which
The guy's filthy, ladies and gentlemen.
in which Woody Allen movie did Madonna play a trapeze artist?
Fuck, I got no idea about this one.
Hope you guys are playing along at home, by the way.
Do you know it?
I don't know Woody Allen. I don't like the guy. He married his daughter.
Like something. Smoke.
I don't know any Woody Allen movies.
This is a complete guess.
All right, just show me, guys. Let's see it. We're taking long.
The segment's only taking us 10 minutes.
Does it?
Yeah. Smoke in the shadow? I've actually got no idea.
Fuck off, guys.
What is that?
Straight out of Compton.
No, it is
Smoke in the shadow.
Shadows and the Fog.
Oh, there we
Unfortunately.
go.
That's
All right,
that's
man.
Julian's first wrong answer.
I knew there was
The guy is faking this,
All right, next
filthy,
one.
ladies and gentlemen.
isn't he?
The guy's
You know
struggling
what?
to read.
Now that I know that it's a G up, I'm actually happy. I liked what
All right,
I
You
did.
should be.
All right, guys. In which U.S. state is John F. Kennedy buried?
Easy.
Was
This
it where
is
he
it.
got killed?
Not where he got killed, but where he was buried.
Where
Watched a
is
documentary on it about a week ago.
buried? You've watched 25 documentaries this week, according to this questionnaire.
Not really.
Yeah, fucking Washington.
Wrong. Virginia.
Virginia's the answer.
Come on, my friend.
Virginia.
Are you alright?
All right,
I am now.
2 questions away from the end, guys. Bear with me.
Are we? I thought it was the
24.
Oh.
What number does giga stand for?
Wow.
Giga.
As in a giga.
Well, I'm just going to say giga, and that's it. I'm not going to say anything else.
Like a 1 gig or giga?
Ooh, giga.
It's, it could go either way on this.
Is that right?
Hold on.
Like
That's correct.
the simple answer would be 1,000, wouldn't it?
Yeah. For a simpleton.
But is it 1,024 for computers? Or is it 10,000? I don't know.
The guy's
Can you write down an
stupid.
answer, please?
Gigahertz.
Can you write down an answer, please?
Megahertz?
What are you talking?
Gigahertz.
5,
Giggle.
4, 3,
1,000.
2,
Wrong. A billion.
and 1. The answer is
Shit.
1 billion.
A billion?
Yep. And now this is a long shot. and
1
I'm
gigabyte.
talking-
What does that break down to?
1,000 megabytes.
I'm telling you, this is a
And
long
what's a
shot,
thousand
Probably a
guys.
billion bytes.
This is a long shot.
Go for it.
I ain't expecting any
I'm
of you
ready.
to get it.
Are we allowed to work it out on a piece of paper?
No.
I'm ready.
All right.
Giggle for me. Giggle.
Is it a maths question? It's interesting. It's interesting that he would already know that he needs to work it out.
All right.
But interesting.
987 times 31.
Can we work it out?
Are we allowed
No.
to work it on a piece of paper or not?
No. I want it in your brain, please.
980.
Do it again.
987 times 31.
987. You bullshit you got
For everyone-
I'm writing the answer.
He's cheating, James.
He's cheating, James. For everyone at home, Jason is working it out on a piece of paper.
987 times 31. Very simple, gentlemen.
5.
He's got his calculator. He's got his
He pulled
calculator.
his phone out. All right.
It's an absolute G up.
Okay. The answer is...
I'm going to go with a quick guess
Yep.
of 987 times...
Come on, my friend.
You're joking. You're joking.
There's no way I got it.
That's not the answer.
That's a complete
Is
guess.
it 30,597?
I don't know how you knew that, but yes, it is. All right, and that is Are You a Dullard?
Yeah! James, can we get a score update, please?
Phenomenal, guys.
The-
well
the-
done.
The score update.
Well
Julian,
done.
29. Jason, 8.
29. I thought it was only 25
What a
questions.
spastic.
Oh, sorry, 24, sorry.
Good,
Jesus.
Jason.
All right.
I like what you did there.
Okay.
You're up, Jace. Your
First-
segment.
wait.
Am I up?
For you guys at home as
Oh,
well.
mine's going heavy technical now. And I'm dirty. I can't remember anything.
That was actually Julian's segment. Oh, man. Even though he was onto
like
it,
it.
it still made it good.
You're
He
talking
wasn't
about
sure.
for 3 weeks.
He got angry, this poor
Oh,
bugger.
man, did I? I
So that-
don't like losing.
That was our preg, ladies and gentlemen.
Not bad. I enjoyed that one.
If you don't know, these guys are... they pranked me the last... How many podcasts? 3?
Yeah.
3 podcasts. You'll see it when we play it back.
They
for
get
you guys.
better.
They're getting very bad, actually.
Yeah,
I
right.
knew it was a prank. Question 1. Okay,
you-
gentlemen.
did
I
you-
called you
Did you really? Then why were you getting filthy?
Because I don't like to lose on false pretenses.
Exactly. Let's go, Jess. Your seg.
Am I up?
Yep.
All right. So we all know Jamie's going for his.
Jay, speaking to the microphone, thanks, man.
Sorry, man. I think you can speak off it. I don't think it's that bad.
Okay, we'll see.
You're going for the rocket. I thought the segment would be about our dream machines.
Yep.
I like that.
Dream what? Dream coffee machines you're talking about.
What are we not not dream of all time, but like what's going to be our next machine? Step up. So you're getting the rocket.
Well,
I thought I'd ask you about why. What the fuck are you looking at?
am I not allowed to look at the person asking me a
Don't
question?
look at me in the eye.
I'll look down.
Why? Why would you get the rocket
Okay, the rocket.
as a step up over the Rencilio?
Let's talk about the aesthetic point of view. It's probably the best looking machine. I'd say one of the best looking
True,
machines.
it does look amazing.
It is all, for people who don't know it, you can look it up after the Rocket Giotto Type V. That's the new machine out, and it's all chrome,
And
pretty
you're
much.
definitely getting it this week?
Saturday.
I'm looking to get it Saturday. Still deciding between two versions of the Rocket. The reason why I'm getting it, right, is because we all know the Rancilio that we've got right now is probably the best under the $1,000 range. And then there's not much better from $1,000 to $3,000 range. I don't think so. Right? Well,
I'll agree with that.
and my machine is costing $3,000. So I think it's probably
Is
the
it?
best fit. It is
$3,000?
$3,000.
Jesus.
Well,
Yeah, it's a lot of money, but it also should last me a long, long time.
What about this? The old adage that you're only as good as your grinder.
Yes.
What grinder are you going with?
Yeah, well, that's
that was
that's
going to
true.
be my next question.
I've actually looked a little research into it. I think the Rocky grinder never fails, but if you want to go one step, you can get the Rocket grinder as well.
At $1,000
$1,500
for the rocket for
the
the.
grinder. So it's ridiculous amounts of money we're talking, and I even know that
Yeah.
being even a coffee enthusiast, I still know it's ridiculous amounts of money. But I am looking at it as it is an investment, as in I will have it for the next 15 years, hopefully.
If you look after it, yeah. But also, you think about how much coffee people spend out. I don't buy coffee out anymore.
No,
Me either. The only time we ever get coffee is when we do reviews.
So what about this? Say we were back in the day before we were really into it. I'd buy maybe 3 coffees out a day.
Yep.
At least $10 a day.
yep.
Yeah.
10
Oh,
bucks. $10
for sure.
over the year.
For sure. Easily.
We're
When I
looking
was
at-
working back
We're
at
looking
Foxtel-
at a lot of money.
Let's
Do you know
do it.
what? Could I do the
give
maths
me,
on it?
yeah,
right
give me
now?
give me 70 times 52, please.
Oh,
70
it's
times 52.
Insane.
That is 3,000. Actually, no, you're the math buff. Can you tell us? No, it's 3,640.
Your machine
A
pays
year.
for itself in 1 year.
Yeah. Well, that's true.
Wow.
And not to
and
mention,
how
guys,
much-
we aren't buying beans anymore either.
And can I say
Not
this as well?
much.
Can I say this as well? What happens when you buy a coffee out? What do you normally do?
I don't like it.
You normally
Size.
buy lunch out as well.
Yeah.
So you add that lunch on top
Yeah,
now.
you're usually getting food.
You're getting food with the coffee. So
it's a lot of money
you're
people
looking
are
at
spending on.
you're looking at 20, 25 bucks just in one meal, then a couple of extra coffees a day. It adds up.
Yeah.
So this really is
Even if it's $20 a day,
So this,
times 5 weeks, 5 days a week.
yeah.
this step up from the Rancilio as well is this has got a PID, which is a temperature control.
You
on
can
the
get
actual
that on the
coffee machine.
Rancilio. Jace has that, but
Yep.
you want to
well,
have
they're
it
all the
built in.
new, all the rockets are inbuilt now. It's got a pre-infuser. It has got what's the E61 group head? I don't know
Yeah.
if you guys does.
This one's meant to have it, yeah.
Yeah, it has it as well.
The Rancilio.
Yeah.
I'm not so sure.
I'm not 100. We should double check that.
And it's just got a lot of nice features on it as well.
Oh,
It's
okay.
a beautiful machine.
And plus, what's the one thing the Rancilio can't do? Steam milk and make an espresso.
Exactly.
At the
Well,
same
that's
time.
the main thing as well, right? Is if we want to make a cappuccino on the Rancilio, so I got a friend coming over, we want to make 2 cappuccinos.
It takes a long
It's
time.
taken me 10 to 15
Yeah, it does.
minutes.
Yeah, it does.
It's taken a long time.
Yeah.
So this is actually, I can froth my milk, I can make the coffee at the exact same time, and I can pump them
So
out.
you can, as the espresso's go on the Giotto.
Same time.
Really?
Yeah.
You start the milk.
Yep.
Shit.
That's it's actually a heat exchanger. It's not a double boiler, and normally a double boiler is just, it's renowned for you can make like the coffee and the milk at the same time. Heat exchange is a little bit different. It's got the same boiler, but it's distributed differently. So I don't know all the technical parts to it, but yeah.
Awesome.
Okay.
So that's my dream machine, which I'm getting hopefully in the next week.
Well, yeah, when I say dream, I mean the next one that
Doable.
you're looking at getting.
Yeah.
Jules,
Jules.
you got anything? I know you've been looking at a couple.
Yeah, I've been looking at a couple machines. Not really. To tell you the truth, I'm not really fussed on. The Rancilio for now is doing a pretty good
Even though
job.
Jamie is going to get the rocket.
So I'll be able to play around that a little bit, and I'll probably want to get that myself. But probably for the next machine that I'd like to get is that single group head Lamazocca.
Yeah.
That's the dream, ain't she?
That's the dream, but that's a pretty.
Yeah.
What are we looking at? $7 grand?
I think you
Maybe
got.
eight.
I think you're looking at more than that.
Maybe $8 grand. It's a little bit pricey. It's probably
It looks phenomenal.
When the Ranchilio dies, I'll probably go that.
Hey, when the Espresso Bros make it big, we all get Llama Zoccos.
We're getting
Yeah.
6.
I'm
I want
ge-
2.
I'm getting a 6 group head one.
Which brings me
bedhead.
to our next point. That's a good comparison because the old Lamazoko $8,000 machine, it might not be better than the one I'm looking at.
They're decent.
They're calling some big numbers on this machine. They're saying it can do everything and more than most professional machines can actually do. Have you seen anything on it? You've looked at it a
I watched
little bit.
the YouTube clips that the guy had.
Just the thing that's got me is the
Shout
tinkering
out to
alone.
Decent. Shout out to Decent.
Espresso. They're called. I think it's in pre-production, or there might be like a startup something phase at the moment. I don't know.
When I spoke to the guy, we said, "Would you like anyone helping you out in Australia?" He politely said, "No, thank you. We've sold out of all our pre-sales."
I don't think
So
they're
before-
available in Australia yet.
No,
So for people at home, real quick, the Rocket's pretty to look at. Very good machine. It lasts a long time. Why is the Decent different, and why do you want to get the Decent over a Rocket machine?
Yeah, I mean, I love the look of the Rocket. I'm sure it'll be amazing. The thing with me is I love to tinker, and this has got everything on it.
I think
Have
I
you
saw
seen-
I
have
saw
you
an
seen that?
iPad screen on it or something like that. The
So, yeah,
size of an
The
iPad.
the Plus version comes with the tablet, which basically you can control everything to do with the shot to infinity. Like it's epic.
What do you
So
say?
that-
Okay, continue.
Don't interrupt me.
I was
I'm
going to
actually
say.
interested.
I was going to say, what do
Yeah.
you say to the people that say the coffee just comes out of the fucking machine and it's just water coming through coffee? What's the
So
difference?
these
with yours?
guys, their theory is that normally the water temperature is controlled in the boiler, and then that'll hit the group head, and then it might fluctuate 10 degrees or whatever, and then you got to hit the coffee at a certain temperature. Blah blah blah. They've apparently got sensors on the Decent that
how much can we rely on sensors?
oh fuck, I don't know, but they're saying that you're going to get it's actually a machine that's going to teach you why you're failing or making a good coffee or a bad coffee. I'll just punch more. So
I like that. So
it's got sensors right above the puck, apparently, that tells the machine what the temperature is inside the puck, what the pressure is at any certain time in the puck. It's got fucking readouts.
So we're getting crazy on this.
It is mental. Like even the guy on the
So
on
do we
the-
know where they are in production?
think
Has any been sold?
I don't think so.
I haven't seen
I've got
anything
to check
online.
that out. It's not really a boiler. They've got some weird temperature system that's like their own thing. That's it's not like a boiler. It's more of a temperature control unit that, like, the machine automatically adjusts temperature as it's going. So if you want 9 bars of pressure, but you can actually like dial it through the shot. So if you want 9 bars of pressure at the start, and then as the water's coming through and sort of ruining the puck a bit, you can dial down the pressure at 6 seconds. You can dial down
I've
the pressure
seen
at
that,
12
yeah.
seconds.
Crazy.
You can dial it down to nothing. You can have like a 2-minute shot if you want, if that's what the taste is going to be like the best at. Blah blah blah.
What's a cost on something like this? Is this
I don't think
this
so, but it's not
outrageously?
No, I think it's only
$3,000,
like $2.5 US.
There you go.
Maybe for the top one.
Well, the technical side of things, that means a lot of things can go wrong,
It
right?
is. Oh, I'm sure they can.
Is this first gen?
It's first gen, and we've been saying off air, it might not be the best to go the first gen version,
Yeah.
but it looks sick.
The thing that,
it
the
does
thing
look
that
sick.
What else has it got?
I like that, but you know what? Technology scares me a little bit. You got all these. You got
He's
all
showing
these.
his age.
You got all these sensors. You got all these sensors. You got all these dials. What happens if something gives out?
That's exactly what I was saying before.
Like, essentially-
$2.5 grand for all this tech
And
stuff.
then all of a sudden, what do I need to send my machine away to? I would like to know what kind of warranty it comes with and what kind of tech support it comes with.
Fuck it, who knows?
This is
No,
all
I
to
think
strive for that God shot, which
Yeah.
we're all striving for.
Yeah, but it's just you can save your profiles if you're using one bean and you know the grind and the dose. You can just set the machine to go. I want this everything blah 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 pressure, water temperature, everything through the puck blah 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 blah. You can
Yeah.
set it every time and bang, you're going to have the perfect coffee for 9 yards. 9 yards is this bang. It's going to do
Yeah,
that every
makes
time.
sense.
The machine does it. Like there's no. It's sort of more automatic, but it's more technical than everything I've ever seen, which is weird. But it is very. Once you like press the button and you've set all the settings, it's very automatic.
Yeah.
Like it's just like. You can also, I don't think you can do the milk during the
No,
espresso,
cancel
but
it.
it's available
Is
straight
there
away.
decent grinders that are just as advanced, or are we talking just we're getting normal
They
grind?
do have. I think they've got their own grinder as well, but I didn't look at the grinder.
I got their calibrated tamper and their baskets. They work pretty good.
Yeah, actually coming around.
Yeah, the Tampa looks. Did you get the baskets as well?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They fit pretty snug. I'm gonna say maybe a little too snug, but that's for a different.
When you do take it out, it sometimes pops a little bit out.
Yeah, you get your. Jules is saying because you might have it straight on the bench.
Yeah, you got to have it half off the bench so the air can go through the bottom.
True.
I
started
to
to
do
do
that
that now.
when I first used it.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was the other thing that he was talking about? I was looking at. I might have forgotten that gentleman.
That's coffee
might
nerd
be
for the
about
day, right there.
Yeah, big time. It's going to be. I'm definitely going to look at it. I'll wait for the reviews to come out, obviously, but.
Yeah, we should probably try and see when.
I've only really seen one review of it, which is favourable.
Is that his own?
No, it wasn't their own.
I want to say, has anyone got this in their kitchen?
It was some guys got it.
It is a bit of a myth at the moment, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. We need to obviously keep an eye on it. I looked at some of the old forums on the net, and everyone's obviously looking out for it, but they're like, it's probably too good to be true, is what everyone's saying.
That's what,
yeah.
It could be the world's greatest hoax.
It could be 100%. They could be talking a big game, and then you get it. You're like, it's pretty shit. But hopefully it's
decent.
good.
You guys want to step up to the challenge?
Wouldn't we?
Send us
love
out
to
send us
try
out a
one?
machine or something, or let us get involved. I know that you opened up the olive branch, extended the hand last time, and said you wanted to grab a beer or something. But
I'll take a beer as well.
If you're in Australia, let us know. We would love to catch up. And Mr. Jamie,
Yo.
this is your real chat. What did you want to have a talk about?
Okay, we're going to name the segment, I think, Jamie's Discussion, all right?
Jamie's
I'm just
discussion.
putting a story on our
I don't
Instagram
like
page. Putting a story on there showing that we're actually doing a podcast now.
Oh no!
I haven't put it up there yet. I will once we...
Tag the location.
That's exactly right. So what am I talking about? I'm talking about... Actually, I'm going to ask you guys a question. This is to do with coffee again, but this is more bringing it down to like the basic sort of coffee person level who might have a Breville and wants to go to a Ranchilla or might want to get to a pretty advanced machine. Okay, so what we're going to talk about is I'm going to go through the process of making an espresso, just the very basic process that you'll find in a cafe, and I want you. Well, I'll ask you the question after it. All right.
Yeah.
So making espresso. Let's go. In most cafes, we go through. We're gonna skip the whole roasting and all that sort of stuff. We'll say the grinding. The beans are in the actual grinder.
Yeah.
We're grinding the beans. It's coming. A certain amount goes into the portafilter. All right. We then distribute the coffee with our finger normally to get it evenly distributed in the portafilter, in the basket. You use and consistently you're tamping the coffee. They'll normally tamp it pretty well. These guys who are working in cafes.
Yeah.
And then they insert the portafilter into the actual coffee machine to the group head and press the button. All right. You guys have one more tool to add there. What do you add? You can pick whatever you want in the world. But so most people at home using a Breville coffee machine will do exactly what I just said.
Did we weigh?
So I didn't say weigh. I said they came out. It's a doser grinder.
I'm sorry.
So they will get consistent.
He's giving me the ladies and gentlemen.
No, that's fine. They'll get consistent grind coming out. But so they're going to get a consistent dosing grind coming out, just like you would with
So
a
you're
normal
saying
person.
other people want to spend money or just not willing to spend money?
You can honestly add whatever
So we
you
can
want.
only add one tool.
Add one tool to enhance an espresso for the normal person.
And what are we saying? What's the most important one if you're only going to spend on one thing?
Yep.
I like that question.
Yeah, it's actually a really good question because a lot of people that make coffees, like my friends, don't use anything else but what I just said.
You might be able to answer it better. You've got nearly every tool.
Okay, so let's go, Jules. What would you add?
I would say a lot of people would think the distributor, but not really that necessary unless you're being pedantic about it. You can use what we used to use.
What's a
toothpick.
distributor?
The OCD distributing tool. You put it on top and it evenly distributes your
You
coffee.
don't reckon that's...
That's
So-
important, but it can be done
Hey,
with a
you can say,
toothpick.
you say your answer. Your answer.
Like we used to do it with a toothpick and coffee will still come. I think the most important thing for me is consistent tamping. For someone doing it on
Especially
a home
on our
machine,
machines.
yeah, consistent tamping is key.
100%.
So that's the only reason that I got the calibrated tamper. It might be a little bit too hard. It might be a little bit too
Calibrated
soft.
meaning?
Calibrated.
As in, like,
it
what is
pushes down. It gives you 25 pounds of pressure every time you tamp. So that way that you can play around with your dose amount, you can play around with everything else, but you know that tamp is going to be consistent every time. So for me, a calibrated tamper, I would take over everything else.
Okay. So you'd recommend to the average Joe to get a calibrated tamper so they can tamp consistently every time?
Exactly, because when you're making coffee, you want to try and get rid of all variables. And if you can have a consistent tamp, that's one of the biggest variables.
Okay.
So if we've got the dose right,
Well, we don't have it right. We have it thereabouts right. Remember that. because it's a doser coming out of the grind that changes.
Oh, one tool.
A set of scales can be used multiple
Well,
times.
Yeah, I got to. It's all pretty important. I got to say, I reckon it stepped up for us when we got the scales.
Yep.
Yeah, for sure.
Because I was putting in who God knows what.
Yeah, it was all just an ice
I was
shot.
filling it to the top of the basket a
Chopping
year
it
ago,
down.
whatever, and exactly, chopping it off the top. I could have been at 15. Who knows
We had
what
no
I was
idea.
at? Scale is massive, I reckon.
Mm-hmm.
To get it consistent, especially because we write everything down.
and
now,
then
so-
the out as well. You want to get that out.
yeah, you're
proper as
measuring
well.
it in
Well,
and out.
you're using it for 2 times in that espresso making.
So it's not bad.
Yeah, it's real. I reckon it's actually.
That's the
really
thing.
important.
And you know what? If you want to spend $30 on a decent pair of scales, you don't need to go buy those
Nah.
$250 ones. You go buy a $30 pair of
I
scales.
think
you're
mine
good.
are $30.
So I would pick the scales as well, just because it gets everyone getting an even grind in
Is
the actual.
going by a recipe a tool? Because no.
I don't know if that's a tool. You can
Oh,
just go
no,
on
No,
the-
just
because
say-
if you don't have the scales, you
We're
can't
talking-
really get that recipe.
Yeah, I'll just say if you get the recipe and you actually go by the recipes, massively.
And a general,
also known as brew ratio.
and a general rule of thumb: if you're using a machine like the Ranchilio or something similar, and you've got a double basket, what grammage is it normally? Would say.
it's at around 18.
18
That's the
is-
basket
and
So
size.
if people at home right
And then
now
you
not
work your
using
way
18
down,
I
grams,
find that I never go to 18 anymore though.
so people at home can
Really?
use the 18.
I'm always at 18.
I'm never at 18.
I'm always at 18.
I might be 17.8.
I put 17.8,
17.9
17.9 most of the time.
17.4.
It's funny. I'm bang on 18 every time.
Are you really?
I try and keep it that consistent, and then I let my grind. I change
changed
my grind
compared to the
courses.
beans. I find that 18, I'm burning.
Interesting.
Well-
That could be my the nut bolt.
Well, so yeah, so 18 grams for double basket. If you guys are using a single basket, what is it normally?
Single basket, put it in the bin. Have you ever tried your single basket in the Ranchilio?
I tried to, but
Horrible.
But I didn't know how much grams to put in.
Yeah, that might have been a long time
I think
ago.
it's
You know
12
what? We
grams.
could go back to it.
Could
Not
be 12.
I'm not entirely sure.
I
A
just-
triple basket, not many people would have that, but that's 22 grams.
22 grams. That's the one when you get your brew ratios off any of these roasters, they suggest you use the 22 gram
The
basket.
22 gram is it's a big basket.
It's hard. It's hard to get a consistent shot
When
unless
you
you
nail
have
it, though, my word.
unless
it's
you have the
nice.
doser, unless you have the OCD or the Pullman's distributor, and a decent temper.
I do ask this question. I mean, to people that don't really know too much about coffee, they got a coffee machine, they love coffee, and
Yeah.
they laugh at me every time I say scales, like weighing your coffee. But if they only realised why,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to. Well, it's even us. I mean, we didn't start using scales till probably a year and a bit ago. Maybe was it?
No,
Not even.
Not even.
So I'm saying we didn't even know that,
Yeah.
and we're high enthusiasts. So
well, that's
saying the layman is he's
You know,
he's
it's,
got no idea.
yeah. And the thing is that it's these little things you can do to make consistent shots.
I
It's
think
all about
people think-
consistency.
I think people. Well, when we first got that machine, we put coffee in it, and we just assumed it was going to be amazing.
Yep.
We had no idea what was coming, basically.
Oh my word, do we not?
And we made an amazing shot. the
First
very
time?
first one. I swear to God, we ran it through the machine.
Mate,
The heavens opened up. We might have made the best espresso I've ever made.
and then it was all downhill from
I've
there.
never made that shot again. Nah, it was quality.
All right, that was actually good.
That was
So
good,
we got
Jamie.
scales and we got a calibrated tamper.
Probably, yeah.
all right. Well, to wrap things up, what's been going on in the next week? The bros have been asked to do a coffee cart. So we will
yes.
be at James. Have we got the date on that yet?
We don't have exact dates, but I know it's end of July.
End of July. So just
And
keep an eye
start
out.
of August.
Yeah. So keep an eye out on our page. This is going to be the first time that the bros go public. Like we said before, we're massive coffee enthusiasts, but it's about time we get out and start chatting with the coffee
Yeah.
fans and coffee
Nah,
fanatics.
should be good.
So we're in the process now of buying our commercial coffee machine and grinder. We've got a couple of preferences, but
Feel
nothing,
free to give us your recommendations if anyone
yeah,
out there.
nothing too crazy. But that's what the bros will be up to in the next week, and just stay tuned on our Instagram page.
Also, we've got a bit of a cafe review where the owner's giving us a bit of a shout.
That's right.
He's shouting us lunch and coffee.
Are we reviewing that place?
Yeah, they want us to come and do a live review.
It's
Really?
we're getting shouted, so
we
we
wearing
still got to be
shirts?
honest though.
Are we going in with shirts or
Shirts, hats, the
are
whole
we going actual
deal.
full espresso roaster?
Oh,
We
yeah.
go
That's
hard,
funny.
bros.
I might wear pants that day.
Yeah, you guys got anything else before we wrap?
Yeah,
this
well,
bad
the
boy
shirts
up?
and hats are going to be on our Instagram page. They're also going to be on our website for you guys to purchase really soon. So have a go. I think guys are going to see a lot more people on our page repping our shirt because a lot of people are actually take an interest into it. So hopefully you guys can get out there and get one before they run out. We
Legend.
will make another order, but still, they're going soon.
Easy, Jason. You got anything for the fans before we leave? We are at 1 hour on the dot, gentlemen.
We had an hour.
That's a good
Jesus
podcast. That's a good
Christ.
podcast.
I wonder if anyone's left right now listening to us.
I doubt
I'm
it.
thinking our mate Mark might be.
You know what? If anyone's left,
Mark's
if
definitely
anyone's
still
left, you get 25% off an Espresso Bros mug.
Oh, no.
You know you do. You write us a DM. You said I was listening.
You know what? That's
20
actually. You know what? That's 100% true. If the first person to message us who listens
like
to this
that.
podcast,
Free T-shirt.
free T-shirt.
That's good.
First person to DM us saying I listened to the whole thing. Free T-shirt.
I like that.
That's
So what's the actual
That's
term?
an
I
impromptu
listened to the whole
giveaway.
thing,
So all you want to do is DM us. I listened to the whole thing.
and no Lobo, you can't message us.
Yeah.
I don't know if we should be giving out people's names on the show.
Lobo's fucking a character.
Lobo.
The guy doesn't even have bloody.
No one knows it.
This is
Heavy,
the-
heavy
alright.
silence.
All right, this is the Espresso Bros.
Where can you actually find us?
I don't want to stop talking, guys. I'm having fun.
What do you mean find us?
What? How do you find us on
Speaking
Instagram?
to the microphone, my friend.
Oh yeah, how do you?
We haven't told anyone. No, it's fine. I'm off.
The
kilter.
Espresso Bros.
The
on Instagram.
underscore.
The underscore. I don't even think you need to put the
Espresso
underscore.
bros.
Well, you
ya?
don't because we're popular enough. But the
Oh, I thought you had to
underscore
type it in,
espresso
exactly.
underscore bros.
Yeah, so get in,
So,
like,
hit
comment,
us up. Comment.
chat to us.
Give us something. We don't know.
You know what? Even throw us a few questions. We'd love to have a fan question segment.
Well,
on
we're
this.
gonna
We probably will do
we
that.
will put
eventually.
that on our Instagram hopefully.
Beautiful.
Tell us what you thought of the show. Probably one of our most boring ones yet. So
Well, the first half where Jason got 8 out of 25 questions, right?
we'll cut that out though.
What a simpleton. All right, guys, we're out. Peace.
So yeah.